Hello, welcome to this week's newsletter. Continuing on from last week's newsletter, we gave you a little tip on the putting and getting the ball rolling earlier. This week I thought we'd have another closer look at putting. There's two main things in putting. One, controlling the distance, and two, starting the ball on line. Those are, when you break it down, the most important things, or the only real things you've got to do in putting. Obviously reading the green is a major part as well, but controlling of where you start the ball and how far it goes, apart from reading the green, is the most important. Yeah, when I look out on putting green on a Saturday or Sunday morning, yes, I see a few people hitting putts at various lengths along the green to control their distance. Totally agree with that. But very, very rarely do I see anyone actually working on the mechanics of their stroke, and also, most importantly, the alignment of their putter face. Now, in all the putting lessons I give, I would say 90% of the time, people's alignment of their putter is nowhere near where they think they're aiming, and then therefore there's a major compensation made to try and start the ball on line. This then obviously gives you inconsistency straight away, causes poor quality strikes, and obviously when you start consistently starting the ball on the line you've chosen and the line you think you're aiming at, then obviously when that doesn't happen, it obviously beats your confidence up, you miss putts, and then because you're missing the starting point that you want, you then start losing the control of your distance as well, because you're so unconfident and you misstrike the putt. So what we've got here is the eye line. It's a very simple bit of plastic, an expensive bit of plastic, but you can fix your putting stroke for $39.99. So every time you hit a putt, and then generally when we're working on mechanics of your stroke, we only want to work probably on a nice straight putt or about 5 feet, preferably maybe a little bit uphill as well, so you can be positive. But what this does is obviously, one, it aligns you perfectly to the hole, making sure you obviously align it correctly in the first place. But it also makes sure that your putter is travelling back in a reasonably straight line. There'll always be a slight arc, an opening and closing of the face, but it helps you track whatever yours should be doing. It also gives you the chance to put a gate down to make sure your stroke stays straight through impact. And if you tend to maybe overswing on the backswing, you can also put in T-pegs, which allows you to control the length of your backstroke so that you're not decelerating into the shot. So, we simply line it up to the hole. We make sure it's correctly aligned. And on the putting green, obviously we can put tees through these holes, which helps solidify the mat, the eye line, into the correct position. So once we've got it aligned correctly, we can set into the putter knowing that we're correctly aligned. Now this might feel strange to you at first when you're using this alignment aid, because your alignment might have been so far off that when you aim straight, you might be in doubt, and actually you might at first miss a few putts because your old compensation might be working to either open or close the face to start it on line because of your bad alignment. So when you start aligning correctly, you probably might, for the first few putts, miss the hole completely. But gradually, as you keep repeating it, and we make sure the putter is working backwards and forwards on the correct path, thanks to the eye line, we'll start popping them into the back of the hole. And then you can quickly, quite regularly, because it's sat in the right place, you can quickly repeat that action. And every single time, because that good alignment, we can see the ball go in the hole. We're training in good path, but most importantly, we're training in really good alignment. So, once again, all we've got to control is distance control, and probably most important is starting the ball on line. With something like this, it doesn't have to be an eye line. But this way, you can keep this in your bag, 5-10 minutes before you tee off, you can just set up and make sure that your alignment is perfect every time, and just gain some confidence seeing the ball go in the back of the hole, and you've got a nice solid station to work on every time you get a spare minute, rather than guesswork, hoping the ball goes in the hole. So when you get on that first 3-footer on the first hole, because you've worked on your stroke, you've got that bit more confidence, you pop it in the back of the hole, and you walk off to the second tee very happy and fairly confident straight away. Okay, hope that helps. Just a quick tip, very simple. What you will do if you see any tour pros on TV or at a tournament live, before they go out on the golf course, I guarantee you most of them will have one of these just before they go off to play. Okay, hope your golf's good and we'll see you soon. If you'd like any help with your stroke, please give us a shout and either book in online or give us a ring in the pro shop, and we'll speak to you soon. Many thanks.